In a theatrical display of political intrigue and drama that could only be rivaled by the finest soap operas, President Donald Trump's much-celebrated Big Beautiful Bill has hit a rather sizable bump in the road. Picture this: House GOP leaders, with all the determination of a cat chasing a laser pointer, were hoping to glide through a House-wide vote next week. However, fate, in the form of a few Republican rebels, had other plans. The scene? The hallowed halls of the House Budget Committee, where emotions were about as stable as a toddler after a candy binge. The cast of characters included Republican reps, Chip Roy of Texas, Josh Brecheen of Oklahoma, Andrew Clyde of Georgia, and Ralph Norman of South Carolina, who all decided to play the role of dissenters in this political drama. Adding a twist to the tale, Repiner's Lloyd Smucker of Pennsylvania pulled a procedural maneuver, switching his vote from yes to no, a move reminiscent of a chess player sacrificing a pawn to win the game later. House Budget Committee Chairman Jody Arrington, R. Texas, has rallied the troops, scheduling a Sunday night showdown in the form of another vote. It's almost as if they're planning a late-night poker game, except the stakes are a tad higher, like national policy high. The bill itself is a Frankenstein's monster of legislation, stitched together from the efforts of 11 different House committees. It's a veritable smorgasbord of Trump's priorities, tackling everything from border security to immigration, taxes, energy, defense, and that ever-looming specter of the debt limit. Yet as the saying goes, the devil is in the details, and it seems some Republicans aren't quite ready to dance with this particular devil. Enter Reps. Brandon Gill, R. Texas, who made a surprise appearance as if he were a contestant on a reality TV show, joining the fray fresh from spending time with his wife and newborn. His presence gave House GOP leaders a bit more leeway, allowing them to lose not one, but 2 Republican votes and still pass the bill. It's like a game of political musical chairs, where the music keeps stopping, but the chairs are on wheels. But alas, the drama continued as Roy, Norman, Clyde, and Brecheen made a grand exit from the meeting room, leaving reporters to ponder whether they were staging a protest or simply in dire need of a coffee break. Upon their return, they wasted no time in lambasting the bill, channeling their inner fiscal hawks. Their main gripe? Provisions curbing Medicaid and delays in phasing out green energy subsidies from what they lovingly refer to as Biden's Inflation Reduction Act. Because, why fix things now when you can push it off to 2029, right? Norman, never one to shy away from theatrics, called for a recess to work through these concerns, which is political speak for "someone get me a stronger cup of coffee" stat. Meanwhile, House Majority Leader Steve Scalise, ERRA, was busy playing mediator, assuring reporters that solutions were on the way, courtesy of the Trump administration. The ever-eloquent Roy took to X, formerly known as Twitter, to voice his displeasure, lamenting that Medicaid work requirements must start now, not 2029, and that the Green New Scam should be fully repealed, following the gospel according to Trump. It's almost poetic in its simplicity, like a haiku for hardliners. Meanwhile, Trump, never one to shy away from a digital megaphone, took to Truth Social to label the dissenters as grandstanders and urged Republicans to rally behind the bill. His message, much like a motivational poster in a high school locker room, seemed to have little impact on the rebels, who were more interested in staying the course. And so, the saga continues. House Republicans are attempting to pass Trump's agenda through the budget reconciliation process, a political maneuver that allows for significant legislation to bypass the pesky minority party. It's like a legislative loophole that's both brilliant and infuriating, depending on which side you're on. Speaker Mike Johnson, RLA, has set his sights on passing the bill by Memorial Day, with hopes of syncing up with the Senate and delivering it to Trump's desk by the 4th of July. It's a timeline that's as ambitious as it is optimistic, akin to planning a wedding in a week. But as the GOP navigates these political waters, one can't help but wonder, will the House Budget Committee reach an agreement, or will this drama continue to unfold like a never-ending series on Netflix? What do you think? Is this bill a stroke of genius or a recipe for disaster? Share your thoughts in the comments below and let the world know where you stand. And while you're pondering that, don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more updates, delivered with a side of wit and a dash of irony. If you enjoy a good political spectacle as much as we do, hit that like button, leave a comment, and join the conversation. After all, in the grand theater of politics, every voice matters, and we'd love to hear yours.